Hey everybody, my name is Sylvia and I have been doing body butters just for the last few months, and this will be my third batch. It is going to be a very small batch, and I am making this particular batch for my granddaughter, which was in a car accident September 15th, and because of all of the um, scarring from surgeries and IVs and whatnot, she asked me about a body butter for blemishes and scars and things like that. So I got this recipe from a YouTuber, Miss Alma Ramos. Alma, thank you so much. I watch your videos and you are very on point with your videos. So this particular video has rose hip seed oil in it, which is supposed to penetrate the skin very well, and it helps with blemishes and imperfections, eczema, or anything like that. I'm also going to have African shea butter in this batch. And again, it is going to be a small batch. And I'm going to have as well vitamin E oil, jojoba oil, and we're going to use an essential fragrance oil, which is warm vanilla sugar, which I think is a very good scent for this time of the year. So come along with me as I go on my body butter journey. This is a start to something that I hope will be a retirement hustle. So I've got a couple of years before I retire, but why not start now, right? All right, well, let's go. Okay, so what I am using in this recipe, as you can see right there, that is my recipe. Now those 3 scents at the bottom, don't pay any mind to that. Those are simply scents that I want to use in the future. So anyway, we have our jojoba oil, rosehip seed oil, vitamin E oil, warm vanilla sugar, and this is a 5-pound package of unrefined African shea butter. I got it from Amazon. It ran about $25 for the 5-pound pack. It was very affordable, and this particular one is unrefined, pure shea butter. So just wanted to kind of give you an idea of the ingredients that I have. I will be using this stainless steel pot here. Okay, as you can see, I have it set on my scale, and I need to put 8 ounces of shea butter in here. This is my water bath, which is already boiled, but I have it on low so that it will still be nice and hot when I set the bowl on top. Last but not least, these are my 8-ounce containers. I chose 8 ounces for these because I'm doing a small batch. And these are like, I believe, like a 0.7 ounce. It's very small, but it's enough. It's enough to last you. I mean, if you're just going to use it for blemishes, I think it'll last you a long time. But I bought all of these containers from Amazon, and I'll try to link the items down below. The first thing you'd want to do when you're doing your body butters is to make sure you put on some disposable gloves. Why? Because body butter is very slick, it's rich, and you're also not allowing dirt or anything from your own hands to get into the body butter. So I just turned on my scale, and basically what I'm going to do is I am going to try and break this up and put it in piece by piece until I get 8 ounces. Now mind you, if this turns out really well, like I think it's going to, Oh yeah, this is working really well. Then I will make a larger batch. If it does what I think it's supposed to do, I will most definitely make another larger batch. My skin could use something like this because I am noticing age spots and I need a moisturizer on my face that will penetrate my face. And you know, 8 ounces, it's a nice little bit, and my jars are 8 ounces each. So just keep in mind that when you start whipping this stuff, it grows. It really, really grows. And this stuff is so soft. I love it. So I am going to try to get exactly 8 ounces. Now you could get a scooper or something to get this out. And I will eventually get me a little knife or scooper. I like using my hands because it's clean. You have your gloves on and you don't have to worry about contaminating anything. So I'm almost there. I am just about there. So anyways, while I'm doing this, I will be retiring at 62. I'm actually semi-retired now. I took some time off from my granddaughter's accident because my daughter and I needed to care for her. And she hasn't quite gone to school yet. But there we go. But I took some time off and I was very blessed to have been able to take care of myself financially. And you know, sometimes when things like that happen, the most important thing is making sure that your child or granddaughter or loved one is okay. So you make the sacrifices that you have to see to it that they are okay, basically. So for right now, I am not working, but I am going to be looking for a part-time job, hopefully within the school system, and I am going to be doing this body butter on the side. Now, there's a lot of people doing body butters, but I'm a baker. So I know ingredients, I know how to whip, I know the lingo of mixing and measuring and that kind of thing. So this to me feels like baking. What a wonderful thing, right? It's really fun to do. It's very therapeutic. So anyway, I am going to start melting this and measuring out my other ingredients. And I'll come back in just a second. So here I have just a little ramekin type bowl. And I have 3 tablespoons of rosehip oil and 3 tablespoons of jojoba oil. And I like to pour all of that in. And I try to get as much out of there as possible. Cool. All right, so what we're going to do now, as you can see at the bottom, it's starting to melt down. We're melting this shea butter and my carrier oils, which is jojoba, and my rose hip seed oil. We're doing it in a double boiler style. You don't want it, first of all, I would never do it in the microwave. Some people do. It makes it gritty from what I hear. You melt it down, and then we'll take this step, and I'll show you what we do after that. Okay, after it melts down, and as soon as you see that it's melted, you need to take it off that water. You don't want it to just sit there because you could burn these oils. So now I am going to place this in the freezer for about 20 minutes. So as you can see, I am now whipping my body butter, and it's nicely whipped. A nice smooth consistency. When I tell you that, I tell you what, I made buttercream icing for cupcakes yesterday. And when I tell you baking is very similar to making your body butter, yeah, look at that. It's beautiful. Turned out really nicely. So as you can see, this is my little 8-ounce jar. And it filled this up, and look at all I have left. That's only from using 8 ounces of the African body butter. So when you whip it, it does grow. So it looks like I'm going to be able to fill maybe 2 or 3 more of the 8-ounce jars. And if I don't get to fill all 3 up, I'll take those little jars and put some samples in there for people that I know that can use them. All right then. All right guys, I am all finished with my body butter. As I stated before, shout out to Miss Alma Ramos. And this is more work than I thought it was going to be. It was a lot. But anyway, I got it all whipped up and whatnot. It has a beautiful consistency. I was able to take that little bit, that 8-ounce African shea butter with the 3 tablespoons each of rosehip seed oil and jojoba oil. And I was able to make 3 8-ounce jars, this 1.7 ounce, and then I had a little bit left that I put in a sample container for myself. And when I tell you the consistency that it has, it melts right onto the skin. Look at that. It absorbs, yet it moisturizes instantly. I love it. I love it. And I'm telling you something. When you put this on your body after a shower at night, your whole body stays moisturized. And in the winter, like here, I have nothing but electricity. So in the winter, it gets very dry in here. My whole body just gets very dry. And I have to have something more than a watered down base lotion. So this is what I do for the winter time. Now it's great for the summer as well. We'll get into that later on about the different essential scents and what different ones could possibly do in the sun versus not. But that's a different video. For right now, I love this. I love it. And when I was waiting for my body butter to solidify in the freezer, I Googled rose hip seed oil. And oh my God, there's so many properties, there's so many benefits for your skin, for eczema, for acne, for age spots. So I think this is going to work for my face. I think it's really going to even out my complexion. And yeah, we're going to see how this works. But anyways, got it all done. And I am so happy with my new, I'm going to call it Victorious body butter. In remembrance, I'm not going to say remembrance, in the love of my granddaughter. She is going to love it. I can't wait to show it to her or give her some. And yeah, so look out for my next video. I'm not sure when that will be. It'll probably be after Christmas sometime. But I thank you for watching. And I hope that you will follow me and like my video and share it with people that you know that is trying to start a small hustle on the side for retirement. Thank you.